Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about 5.5 essential pedals that I just can't live without. These pedals have really helped shape my sound as a musician, and I just can't imagine my board without them. So they're absolutely essential to me, and they might just be absolutely essential to you too. Before we begin though, a quick word from our sponsor, GTHIC. GTHIC is a jewelry company that specializes in high-quality stainless steel rings, bracelets, and other accessories. Their designs cover a wide variety of themes, including ancient Egyptian, Viking, medieval, pirate, Masonic, Christian, you name it. I strongly encourage you to come check out their catalog. The link is in the description. And by using the promo code Dillon20 at checkout, you can save 20% off your order and you'll be directly supporting the content I create. So come check out what GTHIC has to offer you today. Now on to the rest of the video. So pedal number 1 is a good old tube screamer. This is the Ibanez TS808. Ever since I started using one of these to bring a little more sparkle and crunch to my clean tones, there was just no going back. Like every time I switch over to clean channel, I always have this on to some degree just to give it a little more bite. Adding just a smidgen of gain from this thing can make a massive night and day difference to your tone. This also really comes in handy with distorted tones when you want just a little bit more power and bite. So yeah, this is always going to be on my board. Pedal number 2, the DigiTech Drop. Where do I even begin with this one? This is a pitch shifter pedal that shifts your whole guitar signal down by increments of half steps. And there's even a whole octave down and an octave plus dry setting. This pedal lets you drop tune and down tune immediately with the press of a foot. This is especially useful for me because I play a lot in drop D, but I also play a lot in drop C, so I can just toggle between the two with the tap of a foot. This is also a great way to save money. Instead of having two guitars, one E standard and one D standard, you could just have one guitar and just toggle between the two. The ability to down tune like that on the fly is a serious game changer. Pedal number 3 is another DigiTech. This is the DigiTech Whammy Ricochet. This is basically a more compact version of the DigiTech Whammy, which is a very popular whammy pedal. This pedal has been one of my tonal wildcards for as long as I can remember. The way I like to use it is octave plus dry up during some sections of some songs, just to make it soar more and make it a little more epic. It's really hard to describe, but there's just something epic about how that sounds. And whenever I do that with clean tones, it just kind of gives it that chimey 12-string effect, which I find really cool. This pedal has seen a lot of action in my music, and it'll continue to be that way for years to come. Moving on to pedal number 4, we have the MXR Phase 90. This is one of the first effect pedals I ever bought, and it continues to be one of my go-tos today. I just love how it has that weird alien sound whenever I throw this on during a solo or a lead melody. I also love that whenever I'm doing tremolo picking in a solo, this makes me sound like I'm playing faster than I actually am. And I find it's a really good way to kind of mask your mistakes whenever you're playing really fast solos. But yeah, I absolutely adore this thing, and it's going to stay on my board till the end of time. And last but certainly not least, pedal number 5.5 is the Boss DD7 delay with the Boss FS5U tap tempo switch. Playing with delay is so much fun, especially with this setup here. For solos, it just makes it sound so much more lush and spacious. And for a lot of clean playing, I especially like to use dotted eighth to make it sound fancier than what I'm actually playing. It's such a fun thing to play with, especially when you have the FS5U tap tempo switch. Basically the way that works is you tap, 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 and it sets the tempo for this so you don't have to bend over and adjust it with the knob. This is super handy to have when you're playing live. This is truly a timeless design for delay pedals. No muss, no fuss, just delay, delay, delay. Well, there you go. Those are the 5.5 pedals on my board that I absolutely can't live without. I've got a bunch of other pedals that I'd like to talk about, but that's a story for another day. Why don't you let me know in the comments what your favorite pedal is? Also, if you like the content I put out, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. More videos like this are just a single click away. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you soon.